Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart: the profound impact of photography on mental health. Whether you're a professional photographer, an enthusiast, or simply someone who appreciates a good photo, this discussion is for you. You know, photography is more than just capturing moments. It's a journey into the depths of our minds and emotions. I remember the first time I picked up a camera. It was like opening a door to a new world. A world where I could express myself without words, where I could capture the beauty in the mundane, and most importantly, where I could find peace in the chaos of everyday life. In today's session, we'll explore how photography can be a therapeutic tool, aiding in mindfulness and providing a means of expression. But we'll also talk about the other side of the coin, the stress and pressures that professional photographers often face. From job security to the impact of social media on self-esteem, we'll cover it all. And for our fellow enthusiasts, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. We'll delve into how photography can offer a meaningful hobby that promotes well-being and personal growth. We're going to explore all this through a mix of personal stories, professional insights, and of course, some stunning visuals. So, grab your favorite camera, be it your trusty DSLR or your sleek mirrorless, and let's embark on this journey together. Remember, whether you're behind the lens or in front of it, photography has the power to change our perspective, not just on what we see, but on how we see ourselves and the world around us. Now, let's focus our lens on photography as a therapeutic tool and see how it helps us connect with the present moment, process our emotions, and express ourselves in unique ways. Photography, at its core, is an act of mindfulness. When you're out there with your camera, the world slows down. You start to notice details you might have otherwise missed: the play of light on a leaf, the fleeting expressions on people's faces, the symmetry and chaos. This heightened awareness is a form of mindfulness, a practice that is known to reduce stress and improve mental health. I've often found that photography allows me to step outside my own head. It's like a form of meditation, where the focus is not on breath but on vision. Through the viewfinder, worries and distractions fade away, leaving only the subject and the moment. It's incredible how a simple act of framing a shot can bring such clarity and peace. But it's not just about being in the moment. Photography is also a powerful tool for expression. There are times when emotions are too complex or overwhelming to put into words. That's where photography steps in. It provides a visual language for feelings that can't be verbalized. I remember working on a project where I photographed abandoned buildings. Each image was a reflection of my own feelings of loneliness and resilience. It was a cathartic experience, translating my emotions into images. Moreover, photography helps in processing emotions. It's a way to document your journey through life, including the highs and lows. Looking back at your own photographs can be like reading a visual diary. They remind you of where you've been, what you've felt, and how you've grown. This reflective practice can be incredibly therapeutic. Let me share a story. A few years ago, I started a project called 365 Days of Gratitude. Each day, I took a photo of something I was grateful for. It could be as simple as a cup of coffee or as complex as a supportive friend. This project transformed my mindset. I began noticing and appreciating the small joys in life, which significantly improved my mental health. But photography as therapy isn't just my experience. Many mental health professionals now use it as a therapeutic tool, called Therapeutic Photography. It involves taking, analyzing, and using photos for personal healing, growth, or understanding. This doesn't require professional skills or equipment. It's about the meaning you find in the process. So, whether you're a seasoned photographer or someone who's just picked up a camera, I encourage you to explore this aspect of photography. Go out and capture what moves you, what troubles you, or what brings you joy. Let your camera be a tool for mindfulness, expression, and emotional processing. While photography can be therapeutic, it's not always a picture-perfect journey, especially for professionals in the field. Up next, we'll discuss the unique challenges they face, from job security to the pressures of social media. Stepping into the world of professional photography brings its own set of challenges. While photography can be a therapeutic and joyful experience, as professionals, we often face pressures that can impact our mental health. Let's shed some light on these often unspoken struggles. Firstly, there's the stress of job security. Photography, especially in today's digital age, is a highly competitive field. The constant need to secure the next gig to ensure a steady income can be exhausting. I've been there, wondering where my next paycheck will come from, competing for jobs in an oversaturated market. It's a stress that can take a toll on your mental well-being, always being on the edge, always hustling. Then there's the pressure of creativity. As photographers, our work is our art, and there's an inherent pressure to constantly create something new, something unique. But creativity doesn't always flow on demand. There are days when I felt stuck, unable to produce the quality of work I expect from myself. This creative block isn't just frustrating, it can lead to self-doubt and anxiety. It's a common struggle among creative professionals, yet it's rarely talked about openly. And of course, we can't ignore the impact of social media. In a world where likes, comments, and followers can feel like a measure of our worth, social media can be both a blessing and a curse. I've experienced the highs of viral success and the lows of being overlooked. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to others, to feel inadequate when your work doesn't receive the recognition you feel it deserves. This constant comparison can significantly affect one's self-esteem and perception. But it's not all doom and gloom. Many of us chose this path because of our passion for photography, and that passion can be a guiding light through these challenges. It's about finding balance, about remembering why we started this journey in the first place. So, to my fellow professional photographers out there, know that you're not alone in these struggles. It's okay to feel overwhelmed at times. What's important is to seek support when needed, to take breaks, and to remind ourselves of the joy that photography can bring. Let's not lose sight of that. Switching gears, let's talk about photography from an enthusiast's perspective. For those who pursue photography as a hobby, the experience can be quite different. Up next, we'll explore how photography can be a meaningful hobby that promotes well-being and personal growth. Now, let's shift our focus to the photography enthusiasts among us. If you're someone who loves capturing moments for the sheer joy of it, you'll relate to this part of our journey. Photography as a hobby is not just about the photos we take. It's about the experiences we gain and the personal growth we undergo. For enthusiasts, photography is a way to escape the daily grind. It's a pursuit that allows for creative expression without the pressures of professional demands. When you're out there, camera in hand, it's just you and your vision. There's a sense of freedom in that, a sense of exploration. Whether you're wandering through city streets or exploring nature, every shot is a discovery, a moment of learning. This learning extends beyond just technical skills. Photography teaches patience, observation, and an appreciation for the world around us. As you start to see the world through a photographer's lens, you begin to notice details and beauty in everyday life that you may have previously overlooked. Now, let's talk gear. Whether you're using a DSLR or a mirrorless camera, each has its own charm. DSLRs, with their optical viewfinders and longer battery life, offer a traditional photography experience that many enthusiasts love. On the other hand, mirrorless cameras, being lighter and more compact, are great for those who are always on the move. I've used both, and believe me, each has its unique way of engaging with the world. The choice of camera can influence how you interact with your surroundings, how you frame your shots, and ultimately, how you develop as a photographer. Photography enthusiasts often form communities, both online and offline, where they share their work, learn from each other, and even embark on photography adventures together. These communities are a source of inspiration, support, and friendship. They remind us that photography isn't just a solo journey, it's a shared experience, a way to connect with like-minded individuals. To all the enthusiasts out there, keep exploring, keep capturing, and keep sharing. Your photography journey is unique and valuable, and it contributes to your well-being and personal growth in ways you may not even realize. While photography brings joy and personal growth, it's important to balance the positives with the challenges, whether you're a professional or an enthusiast. In the next section, we'll discuss strategies for managing stress and pressure in photography and how to embrace it as a form of self-care and personal expression. As we've explored, photography can be both a source of joy and a field of challenges. Whether you're a professional dealing with the pressures of the industry or an enthusiast navigating your own creative journey, finding balance is key. Let's talk about some strategies to manage stress and embrace photography as a form of self-care and personal expression. 1. Recognize the power of breaks. It's essential to step back occasionally. If you're feeling overwhelmed by professional pressures or creative blocks, taking a break can be incredibly rejuvenating. Use this time to reconnect with why you started photography in the first place. A break doesn't mean giving up. It means giving yourself space to breathe and reignite your passion. 2. Practice mindful photography. This involves being fully present in the process of taking photos. Focus on the experience, not just the outcome. Feel the camera in your hands, notice the environment around you, and be aware of your thoughts and feelings as you shoot. This practice can turn photography into a meditative and therapeutic activity, reducing stress and enhancing creativity. 3. Create for yourself. In a world where social media can dictate trends and standards, it's vital to remember to create for yourself first. Shoot what makes you happy, what intrigues you, or what challenges you. When you prioritize personal satisfaction over external validation, photography becomes more fulfilling. 4. Diversify your photography. Explore different genres or techniques. If you're used to shooting landscapes, try portrait photography. If you're a studio photographer, go for some street photography. This can not only refresh your perspective, but also spark new forms of creativity. 5. Connect with the community. Whether it's joining photography clubs, participating in online forums, or attending workshops, being part of a community can provide support and inspiration. Sharing experiences and learning from others can help alleviate feelings of isolation and competition.